historically accurate movies. I'm your host, Eric Bauer. Today, we will be talking about the entertainment value and historical accuracy of the 1939 movie of Mice and Men, based on the novel of John Steinbeck by the same name. Of Mice and Men came to movie theaters on December 30th, 1939. The film follows the main characters George and Lenny, played by Burgess Meredith and Lon Chaney Jr. respectively. The story centers around George and Lenny trying to follow their dream of owning a ranch of their own. Lenny is always getting himself and George into trouble because of his childlike, naive nature. Eventually, Lenny finds trouble from which there is no running away from, and George is called upon to enact the ultimate act of friendship. One of the messages of the film is that dreams can come true, but they can also be shattered. Today, our review will be split into two parts. We will address the entertainment value and historical factors. As you all know, the criteria we use for entertainment value is that the movie has to have a well-written story, be engaging and entertaining, and has to have a believable setting. Now, Of Mice and Men has a very well-written story because of how it focuses on both George and Lenny and the others around the farm. It also explains the characters well and keeps the viewer entertained. Of Mice and Men is also engaging and entertaining because the story progresses well, and events that don't seem to make any sense when they first appear are explained later on, which keeps the viewer engaged because the viewer wants to know why that event is in the movie. Of Mice and Men also has a believable setting. Of Mice and Men is set in California in the 1930s, and California is mostly farms, no big cities. Out of 10, Of Mice and Men scores an 8 as far as entertainment value, because although it had a great story, was engaging and entertaining, and had a believable story, it does get boring at times, but overall, it's a very entertaining film. Our criteria for historical accuracy are that the film must be accurate and factual, plausible, and must be a learning experience. Of Mice and Men is an accurate depiction of life during the Great Depression. George and Lenny travel from farm to farm searching for work because there are no jobs. But the story of Mice and Men is not plausible for the reader. The story could be compared to William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, because although it's based on real events, and in the case of Mice and Men, it's based on the Great Depression, the story has been changed to create more drama. Also, Of Mice and Men is not a learning experience at all, because the only thing we learn is that it was hard to find jobs during the Depression, which we already knew. Out of 10, Of Mice and Men scores a 4 as far as historical accuracy, because the story is not very plausible, and it is not a learning experience, but it does paint a very accurate picture of what life was like during the Great Depression. To recap, Of Mice and Men has quite a bit of entertainment value because of its well-written story, it is engaging and entertaining, and has a believable setting. But Of Mice and Men is not historically valuable because although it is an accurate depiction of the Depression, the story is not plausible and it is not a learning experience. For anyone looking for an entertaining film, we highly recommend this film. For a teacher looking for a movie to show in class so the students can learn about the Depression, we do not recommend this film, because the students will not learn anything other than that it was hard to find jobs during the Depression. Thank you for watching this episode of